This is Jenna from House of Noise, and I have two very special guests here with me, so I'm going to hand them the mic and let them introduce themselves.
I am Josh from Psychostick. I play the guitar and I record our music.
And I'm a very special Alex, and I'm the drummer for the same band in Psychostick.
Well, welcome you guys. I'm so glad you're here.
He is very special. I can confirm the specialness of his drummerness.
So, tell me how many Dirt Fests you've done, because I know this is not your first rodeo.
This is not our first. This is our 6th Dirt Fest. Last year was our 1000th show ever. It just happened to fall on Dirt Fest, and this is our 1000th and something show.
I'm really glad number 1000 wasn't some dive bar in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, me too.
I can't even remember the name of the place, just falling apart. I mean, I'm really glad it was Dirt Fest.
Yeah.
With the roadie, with the electronic pony.
Yeah, like that would have been just miserable.
Just no stage, like no stage monitors, no.
That would have sucked.
You have to yell to be heard.
Did they actually ever do concerts with no stage monitors before?
Oh, we played a few.
Really?
You just can't. You don't get to hear yourself tonight.
So
That's how it is.
Suck.
We have a saying. That saying is that's just how it's going to be.
How it's gonna be.
How gonna be? I like that.
How it's gonna
Your music, I'm not one to categorize music because I hate that when people do that.
Why are you calling it music?
It's art. Why are you calling it art? It's transmission.
All right, anyway.
Soul transmission. Why are you saying we have souls?
You don't have souls. No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Why are you saying I don't have a soul? Sorry, I'm totally derailing your interview with.
No, that's okay. That's okay. No, I totally expected this from you. So,
why did you expect this from us?
Oh God, I love this. I love you guys. So, I equate you to the heavier Weird Al Yankovic because I'm a Weird Al fan.
I am too.
Yes.
I'll have you know, Weird Al and I share both a name and a birthday.
Really?
October 23rd is our birthday. He was obviously born many years before I was.
Right.
Well,
right.
a few years before me. And I'm Alex, he's Weird Al, I guess. Yeah.
Right, that's very cool.
So,
I love October. It's an awesome month. So are you a fan of Halloween then?
Yeah. I grew up on Elm Street.
We did.
True story.
Really?
True story. And my middle name is Jason.
Oh my God. Talk about ironic. Wow.
He's not making this up. This is all true.
That is very cool.
Yep,
Wow.
yep.
That makes some good songwriting material, right?
In the future, sure. I gotta think of something now.
You do. See,
It'd be something ultra evil.
But the music you write, it's very comedic. So, do you think fans would ever freak out if you tried to write a serious song, or do you think they'd even recognize it as?
I have two answers to that. One, yes, I think they would. And two, we solved that problem by releasing an album called Evacuate Chicago, which is basically Rob, Alex, and I, but it's a serious album. Alex wrote most of that music because we didn't want to make people think it was going to be a Psychostick funny kind of album. We wanted to just do something different, and so we actually have a separate band that's the same lineup, but it's a different concept.
Wow.
Yep, just different project.
Yep.
And have you, your musical roots, when you started playing, did you take your art serious? I mean, I'm sure you still take your art serious.
Oh, absolutely.
But
We're very serious about being stupid. Seriously, like I've committed my life to being an idiot. So have you, whether you like it or not.
So you woke up one day as like 5 years and like, okay, I'm going to be an idiot and I'm going to write these kind of songs and I'm serious.
Yeah, it's like, how do you do that best? It's amazing how much thought goes into just the nonsense that is Psychostick. We put a lot. It's very calculated. There's a science to the stupid. There really is.
That's funny. I mean, it's something you never think of because most people think slapstick is just, you're funny for a moment.
Just imagine how long the stand-up comedians have to rehearse and just craft their art. It's the same kind of thing. I'm not saying it's the exact same thing, but it's similar in that respect. Like, you really have to craft your art, regardless of what it is.
It's not something you just do. It's something you put a lot of thought, effort into. I heard a quote once that the secret of comedy is...
Whatever you want. Actually, timing is very important.
Oh, absolutely. Like, and like, we've learned over time how to use, like, for example, just timing is one example of it, but unexpectedness. But it's incorporating that into just music is just something that you never get too good at, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, but also at the same time, we strive to be better musicians too. And we're always striving to push ourselves as musicians, the notes that we play. So they're both very important. I feel like if you can't have one or the other, it's like with Psychostick, you got to have, you know, we mean to do this, but we want to do it well.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel if we don't do it well, then we don't have it taken seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like the jokes don't sell if we don't like put stupid amounts of thought and production into the production and the writing and the practice and like, you know, and like I've gotten better as a guitarist being in Psychostick because I push myself always. He's gotten better as a drummer because he pushes himself every album. He does shit you could not do in the beginning. Like,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's the progression, yeah.
Yeah.
So why the particular instrument? Why not a trumpet or a saxophone? You know what? I mean, in all honesty, people are drawn to an instrument for a reason, other than chicks.
Well, let me explain something. When I was 11 years old, I tried to be a drummer in the grade school band. And they told me my tempo was not good enough.
Really?
They rejected me and said, you have to play something else. Go play saxophone. So I did. I played saxophone since you brought it up. I played alto sax for a year. It wasn't my thing. And then I learned how to play drums. And then they didn't have any drummers in the band. So guess what? Now they needed me.
Yeah.
And now I'm a drummer. So they're lame. They suck. What do they know?
Right, exactly.
I actually used to be a trumpet player.
Did you really?
In high school, I was a trumpet player, and I was actually damn good. Actually, I feel like I practiced trumpet more than I do guitar. But strangely, in the original version of this band, it was originally going to be called Asinine. I wanted to play drums because I can play drums a little bit too, specifically marching percussion I was into at the time. But we found a drummer, and we found a guitarist, and we needed a bassist. So I learned to play bass. But then Rob, our singer, moved away for a while.
Yeah.
And then I took over vocals. And then that wasn't working out with those guys, so I moved to where Rob was in Phoenix, Arizona, to restart the band at Psychostick because it was Asinine, and the old version of this band, the original version is Asinine. There's one song from that group, Pla, that still remains from that song.
I
for
love
the group.
Pla, by the way.
You love Pla?
I do.
Thank you. The fucking song. Oh.
That's the song I tried out with.
It is. It really is.
2000. In August of 2000, so it's literally 16 years ago this month.
I'll never forget, like, you're the only guy that, like you actually listened to the song and learned it.
I learned it before you came over?
Yeah,
What?
you can actually play through the song. And
I can't believe it.
You're not just playing through it, you're fucking nailing it. But I ended up playing guitar after it was all said and done just because, like, I don't know, I just guess I wanted to collect all four.
But I would think, you know, like being able to play different instruments or having that background makes you a better.
No, that's actually part of why I feel like I ended up in the engineer-producer role, is because like it gives me enough of an understanding of all of the parts to be able to like kind of put them together, you know, like just makes it easier to songwrite and everything. But everyone else, like Alex, can play guitar now, though.
A little bit.
Enough to. Well, you wrote songs.
Yeah,
good
good songs.
Like
I write a guitar part and go, here, Josh, this is what I'm doing. Make it good.
yeah, and he writes great lyrics. Like he wrote let's see, Jägermeister love song, Quack Kills, I fucking love.
Yeah.
I did that one just to screw with Rob, basically.
And Bruce Campbell, like.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he wrote Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, so just learn bass and you got all four down too. Get on it.
I just need to learn bass.
Have you guys been able to meet Bruce Campbell?
Yes.
Briefly, yeah.
Very briefly.
How was that experience?
He was tired. He was very tired.
Very brief. It was like the end of the day at the end of a convention, and like we were, basically just got a free pass to go meet him because he literally charges for signatures and pictures and stuff. Yeah, like that's how conventions work. If an actor or actress is booked on a convention, they do it to get paid. And but that's why I was there. But like we got a free pass to like meet him, talk to him, like, hey, we did that song. And he's like, cool.
I want to sleep.
I want to sleep.
I'm so tired. I'm going to bed now.
Yeah, but we have met him, you know, and it was not it was on a like, hey, you were, because you wrote the song, you were getting to meet him kind of thing. So victory. I got some shit signed.
That's awesome.
So
I've always, hands down, Darkness of Evil or Evil Dead. Like, if you had to choose, like, as far as a good Bruce Campbell.
I mean, Army of Darkness or Evil Dead?
Yeah. Or Evil Dead.
Kind of two different things. They're like,
They kind of are. I'm going to lean toward Army of Darkness because I feel like that's where it blossomed into that. Because
yeah, I'm gonna go with Evil Dead 2 just because it's so insane. I mean,
It is.
they're all
Oh.
insane, but that one's particularly
Yeah.
wacky. So.
that movie's what made me understand what a B movie really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Same for me. Evil
Yeah.
Dead. Yeah.
It's like this is just.
Isn't that the one where he's whacking himself in the head? His hand is like whacking himself in the plate.
Yeah, the hand comes alive.
Yeah, and that's the one where the lamp laughs at him.
Damn lamb.
I love that. I love that scene so much. So good.
So good.
Zeb Remy.
Have you guys ever thought about like writing a video game? I know I've
Yes.
seen it. That's
Actually, we are working on one called Plug Quest. We have a team of 5 people working on it actually right now. Like no, it depends. You know, they might be working on it right now, or they may be working on this evening. But somebody's probably going to be working on it soon.
well, I
it's,
know
it's
that
a-
would be perfect because you guys are kind of like, I don't want to say geeks, but you are gamers.
No,
No.
except
I'm not a gamer, but I went to a Star Trek convention when I was a kid, so
he's not a gamer geek. He's a sci-fi horror geek.
yeah,
He's a
that's
geek.
fair. That's
no,
fair.
you are.
No, I'm just not a gamer. I just want to be clear because people always ask me, "Do you play this game?" I'm like, I've never even heard of that. What?
Well, hey, tell her what game that you last played, like hardcore.
The only game I ever really got into, Descent 2.
Descent 2?
Yeah, back on Windows 95.
Wow.
Name drop.
That was my shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and Descent 3 too. That was awesome. I never beat either one because they got too hard. I'm like, whatever. Got shit to do.
See, that's my husband. He's not about like PlayStation. He's more of like a PC.
Uh-huh.
A PC. You guys like watch stuff on YouTube as far as gaming?
Like playthroughs, like Let's Plays
Yeah,
and stuff?
yeah.
Rob loves speedruns. That Rob would be the guy to ask about it. He he watches speedruns while he does a comic for our website.
Yeah,
Like,
which is pretty neat, by the way.
yeah, that's all Rob. He's gotten really good at drawing, and he's gotten actually, you know what? He's actually gotten pretty funny, I gotta say. But he will draw his comics while watching like Let's Plays, speed runs and stuff. He's a fucking dork. I'm a dork, but he's a dorker. He's more dork than me.
Oh, God. So all of you're all a member of the Beard Club except for.
Yeah. People always
Hey.
ask me about it. I'm like, I tried. It just
he's
looks dumb.
He's got a beard in spirit.
In spirit.
See, everybody thinks the beard is an external thing. It's an internal thing. The beard is within.
Yeah.
You know what? I should
It's a great song. Oh, Big
start
Beard.
lashing out. And be like, you know what? Well, I'm on the Beard song. What's up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very few people are on the song. Like I.
Get the fake beard. Put over the ears and all
I
that stuff.
tried that at one of our shows, and it just, I had a fan by me blowing air at me, and it blew it right in my mouth. I'm like,
He didn't try.
it was kind of terrible.
Nobody likes
God,
it in their mouth.
God, he
No,
tried.
it was pretty bad, so I stopped that.
So your plans after here? Because you're going to the UK.
Mm-hmm.
You're in September.
About a month now?
Yeah.
Right around a month. Yeah.
Have you ever played in England before?
This is
England and Scotland. Yeah.
Yeah, this will be the second time we've gone over there. Last year we went with Dog Fashion Disco. That's the first time ever going overseas. It was just ridiculous success. It was super fun, super exciting. We did well enough to go back. We're going back, following up, and going overseas. Looks like it's going to become a regular thing for us.
Really?
Yeah.
We're hitting a new country, too. We're hitting Wales for the first time.
In Wales.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is awesome.
There's a possibility of going to mainland Europe next year.
Very cool.
After that, I don't know what comes after that, but we are expanding like a virus.
So,
I don't mind that kind of virus. You guys are so, God, I had a brain fart. See, this is what happens when you hit 40 plus. Your brain goes.
Oh, goody. I'm already doing that, I feel, so now it just gets worse. Yay. That to look forward to. Thanks.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just being nice and warning you. This is what you have to handle in a couple of years. So, set list. And this is my last question, I promise. The set list. Because you have such a wide catalog, and having to pick the songs to play at the venues, is it, okay, we know the fans reacted to a song.
It's an argument every time.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like, what are we going to play this time? Well, we could play this, we haven't played this in a while, but we have a video that's doing really well about this. But why don't we play a new song? Because people want to hear a new song. But why don't we do this cover? This song, it's a pain in the fucking ass. And the shorter our set is, the more of a pain in the ass it is. And it's only going to get worse because we're only going to put out more music.
Right. And then what do you do?
We're at 5.5 albums now.
Wow.
Actually, technically, 4.5. I lost.
Yeah.
I'm losing count of our albums. We have 4 full lengths. We have an EP and then another EP. So that's
We'll just say 5.
Yeah, let's say 5. 4 plus.
A few randoms.
And we got we always have more ideas than time.
Sure. Yeah.
We always have more ideas than time. But we have literally 5 songs that we're wanting to. One that we're ready to record, and another 4 that we're learning to record that are demo version. And then we have another 20, 30 ideas that need development but are very promised, that's like Biggest Laugh, that we know could be good or will be good songs. So it's problems. We're not even close to running out of ideas. I thought we'd hit this point where we'd run out of steam and I'm out of stuff to write about. No, we have the opposite problem. We don't have enough time.
There's always something to make fun of.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
It's seriously, really right now, it's we could either be doing this, playing Dirtfest, or we could be in the studio writing something. We have to choose.
Yeah.
So we're going to focus on that for a while.
Thank you guys for talking to me today.
Sure,
I really, really, really appreciate it, and I look forward to being hit with some Psychostick tonight.
I'm going to hit you in the face with an entertaining show that hits you.
I'm going to bathe the beard, I want to sing about beer, and I want to know about dogs and socks.
Well, we will do our best to oblige.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
No problem.
Good, I got this stuff. I said beer already, so I think we'll switch to like you. I got this at the Mauer, good stuff, right along.